Hello and welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we covered the topic of arrays, and in this lecture, we shall be discussing the important methods of array. In this lecture, we will cover push method, pop, shift, and unshift. We will go through all these methods and will try to explain each of these with the example. First of all, if we discuss about the push method, what basically the push method do, it adds elements in the last of an array. And then pop method, pop basically extracts or removes the last element from the array. And then we have a shift method. In shift method, what does shift method do? Shift method simply removes the first element from an array. And finally, the unshift method. Unshift method adds an element to the start of an array. Alright, now we will move to the example and we'll try to explore how all these methods work in the programming in JavaScript. So if we talk about the example of push method, we will take an array, define an array, let array and the values be of strings. Let's suppose we have names Alex, John and Ali. We have 3 names in our array. So if we apply push method, let's say array dot push, this is the syntax, basic syntax of the push or any of the method. We simply concatenate or add push any of the array methods with the name of the array, and then simply we will add Ahmad here. So if we try to console array now, we will see that Ahmad will be added in the last of an array. Array here, and we are now consoling the array and we'll try to run it. Make sure you have no extra text or anything in the code so that the code may run smoothly. So now we will execute it. Okay, we can see here the code has been executed and it has shown that Ahmad has been added to our new array. Alright, this is how the push method works. And if we want to add more element to it, we will simply add more push elements in it, push methods to it. So push methods will automatically add the values to the last of an array. And now we will move to the pop method, example of our pop method, and we will be working with the very same array. Alright, we will keep our original array as it is and we'll try to comment all the code of push in order to make things more clearer. So here we will simply apply array dot pop, array dot pop. There is no need to pass any of the any value to the pop method, because what it does, it basically removes takes the last value from an array and removes it. So here we will execute our code. Let's see. Alright, we have to print our code in order to in order to get the value in our output. We will simply console.log and then simply print the array, and now we will re-execute it again. So here we can see that only two values, Alex and John. Ali has been removed. So pop method simply removes the last element from an array, from our array. So this was the example of pop. So we can remove more elements if we perform more pop methods on our array. We will see that John will also be removed from the array now. Here we go, only Alex, we have got only Alex in the output. It means that 2 times operation has been performed, and we have and the two of the values, last values, remember that last values, pop removes the last values from the array. So the two of the names has been removed from our array, and finally we have got the result, and the result is the Alex. So it was all about the pop method. Now we will move to the shift method. What does shift do? Shift removes the first element from an array. So we will simply perform array.shift. Just like pop, in the shift we do not need to add any of the parameter to it. It will simply take the 0 index of an array. If you have any confusion in the indexing, I will be giving the link of my previous video in the description, so you can watch that video and get the concept of arrays clarified. Alright, so we will simply console our array after performing the shift on it. We will execute it. Alright, there is some execution error, so we will try to refresh our page and execute it again. Fine, we can see that there is no more Alex, no more in our array. It means that shift operation is performed on our array and the Alex has been removed from it. Alex was our first value on the 0 index of an array, and it has successfully been removed. So this was the remove. If we perform more shift on our array, we will see that now on the 0 index what value lies? John is lying on the 0 index. Now John will be removed as well if we execute our code again. See, only Ali is remaining. Two of our initial values, Alex and John, has been removed. So this was all about the shift method. Shift simply removes the first element from our array. So we will comment our code and move to the unshift. As unshift adds the value, so in order to add a value, first we have to pass the parameter to it. We will pass any value to it, so it will take the 0 index of an element of our array and places the value on the very first index. So here we go, array dot unshift, and I will add a seam to it and simply parent it to show the effects of unshift. Console.log and array. We will execute our code and we'll see that Naseem would be added to the very start of our array. Here you can see that Naseem has successfully been added to the array. If we want to add more values to our array, array dot unshift Johnson. We are passing the value to the as the Johnson. Now two values including Naseem and Johnson will be added to our new array. So we will execute and see the okay. Alright, so here we can see Johnson and Naseem has been added. So this was all about the push method, pop method, shift and unshift. If you are not clear about the concept of the array, I will be sharing the link of my previous video where I have defined and explained each and everything about an array and concept of an array in my video. So if you want to watch that, you will simply visit my description of this video and you will be redirected to the video of array. Thank you so much. If you have any query related to these methods, just let me know in the comment section. Thank you.